Hey everyone and welcome to Storytime. My name is Jake and today we are going to be looking at the subreddit r/choosingbeggars. So sit back, relax and enjoy some funny Reddit stories. My coworker kept avoiding paying me back $30. A few months ago, my coworker V and I were at the grocery store we work at. We're both 20, get along great and have known each other for 8 months now. She came up to me and asked to borrow $3 for the bus. I gave her the change and she said she'd pay me back. Well, she never did and I forgot about it because it's just $3. Then 2 months ago, V went on vacation for 3 weeks, but the day before she left, she texted me begging if I could pay her $15 bill from work. She said she'd forgotten her wallet, so our manager let her take groceries and kept a copy of the bill for her to pay later. V kept saying I'll pay you today via PayPal if you go to work and pay my bill. I said yes and she was happy because she said the managers would be mad if it wasn't paid soon. I had a shift later that day, so I went to work and told our manager I'd pay for the bill. I see a copy of the receipt and it said it was $30, not $15 like V had said. I texted V and told her about the price change, and she's like, I don't know why it's $30, what? But it's fine, just please pay it and I'll pay you back right now. So I gave the manager $30 and then texted V my PayPal account, and she texted back saying, actually, I'm gonna pay you when I come back from my vacation because I don't trust PayPal, honestly it can be a scam. What? She's normally a super sweet kind girl, so I just said, okay, no problem. 3 weeks went by and she came back from her vacation, and honestly I totally forgot about the money I lent her, until she and my other coworker went to lunch. They always went to this expensive sushi place down the road, and then realized she hadn't paid me back. So when she came back, I mentioned it, and she smiled and said, oh, I totally forgot, which I believed because I did too, and she said she'd bring it tomorrow. Tomorrow came, and when I asked at work, she said she forgot again. I waited another week and texted her saying, could you bring me the $30 tomorrow? We both start at 12. She texted back saying yes of course, but she still didn't bring it. At this point I was getting annoyed because I was being very patient and not badgering her, yet she kept refusing to pay me back, and each shift she'd go to the expensive restaurant and she always gets her nails done at the salon every month and does this and that, yet she refuses to pay me back. It just seemed so rude and dishonest. So finally, for the last time, I said, hey V, I need to take my pet to the vet and if you could pay me back, I'd really appreciate it. She said, OMG, I keep forgetting, haha, I'll bring it tomorrow for sure. So the next day at work, we were all talking and for hours she was acting distant. She finished at 9 PM and she and our other coworker was talking to me and said we were having a nice laugh about stuff. And from the corner of my eye, I could literally notice V was crutching onto her wallet and was acting standoffish. You can tell she was trying so hard to just not pay me back. Like, it was insane to me. So after a few minutes of talking, V said, okay, I'm gonna go now, bye guys. And she started walking off, and I said, V? And she turned around and immediately pulled out $20 and said, I almost forgot again, here you go. I took the $20 and said, you owe me 30. And she said, OMG, it's the same thing. I was so disgusted how cheap / entitled / weird she was acting that I just said, okay, thanks, and she left. She can spend all this money on food and frivolous stuff but can't keep her word and pay me in full? Jeez. someone in the comments made the perfect revenge to this, and I just want to read it out. Number 1, make up with her and be quote-unquote friends. Then go to an expensive sushi place with her. Number 3, eat a lot. Number 4, excuse yourself to the restroom or washroom. And then just actually leave. You profit from the free lunch, and then play stupid in extremely obtuse manner when she challenges you about taking off, and laugh about it, because, you know, oh, it's the same thing, you've got it right. Can I get a discount because gas? Background: I work as the phone operator for a nationwide electronics store chain. I'm in Montana and there are only 3 locations statewide. I just bought a MacBook yesterday and used my Apple Card. It gets 1% cash back. I just learned I get 2% when I use my Apple Pay. Okay. What can you do for me? We can return and resell the MacBook, we just need the receipt. Cool, so can I get some sort of discount for the gas I used? I live about an hour away and it's kind of tedious for me to come all the way back. Well, I don't have the authority to grant this. Let me ask my supervisor. I put them on hold for a moment. Okay, my supervisor said that we cannot allow a discount for this reason. Okay, well, maybe I will come get my 1% and just not come back. Why would you be refunded on gas money? Like, you chose to drive there, you chose to live that far away, that's not anyone else's problem. 2 short choosing beggar stories. This is my first time posting here. A little background. I live in an area where there's a pretty large amount of beggars. Basically, if you go anywhere in my city, you'll run into at least 3 beggars. My mum always keeps granola bars in her car for these people, but as where we live also has a lot of addicts, we never give them money. Here's 2 that stand out to me the most. The first one, I went to a restaurant with my family for my mum's birthday. There was a beggar outside the restaurant when we left, and we had a few slices of pizza left over. My mum said, "Excuse me sir, would you like some pizza?" The choosing beggar in a rude tone, "I already have food, what I need is money." "Oh, sorry, I don't have any cash." "Then don't waste my time." The second one, this was at the 99-cent store. A woman and her kid were out front and her kid was sitting on the merry-go-round not paying any attention to this. "Excuse me, I need some money to buy food for me and my son. Can you help me out?" My mum, this was the one exception to the money rule. Sure, she gives the woman $5. "Can I have a little more? $5 can't buy me anything." "Yeah, $5 at the 99-cent store can buy a lot." "I'm sorry, but I need to buy stuff for my own family too." "Thanks for nothing. I guess my baby's going to have to go hungry." As we're walking in, I can't believe how selfish some people are, not willing to help a starving child. The last part was BS, by the way. She was asking everyone who came in for money, and a few people were giving her some. Oh, that person's mum is just too kind for the area. She's just getting a kindness like taken advantage of. Bridezilla story. My family owns an event space that's often used for intimate wedding receptions. One day, this couple books the garden area for their wedding reception a day before their wedding. We obliged and let them use the space. On the day of the wedding, while her wedding coordinator was setting up, it started to rain. The garden venue did not have a roof and they were warned about this. We even recommended that they rent the indoor function room instead, since the weather is quite unpredictable. Suffice to say, they ended up moving into the function room, which only had a side access when guests do not rent out the lobby area as well. The bride started to cry because she did not want to use the side entrance because her dress might get wet, but she also didn't want to pay for the lobby area either. She told our venue manager to just let them use it for free and she could give us exposure for it. Note, this lady isn't some sort of influencer at all. Our venue manager told her that we didn't need her exposure, since we get enough bookings already. She had to pay for it if she wanted to use it. We had already allowed, without extra charge, them to overflow beyond the function room to accommodate for her number of guests. When the event had ended, the bride started to cry again, saying she didn't have enough money to pay for everything, as if guilting us into giving her the use of the venue for free. We ended up just giving her a discount since we didn't want her to end her wedding day on a sad note, but these types of clients are just such a pain in the butt. I'm really surprised they didn't pay beforehand. Surely they should have had to pay like everything beforehand. Donuts taste better when you keep them from a choosing beggar. Some background. I used to work at a university cafe, and every day at closing we have to get rid of all unsold pastries to make room for the fresh ones we get the next day. The school won't let us donate anything for liability reasons, so whoever closes for the day usually takes them home, gives them away to friends, etc. I generally take some on Thursdays after work to a small art co-op I volunteer at for whoever's there, since, you know, sometimes artists forget to eat. This last Thursday, a member asked why I hadn't brought any maple donuts recently. I explained that the selection of pastries depended on what had sold for that day. But you brought us maple donuts 2 weeks ago, so where are they now? So I explained to her again, and she told me that I should ask the school for more maple donuts to increase the likelihood there'd be some left over. I explained that I was just a student employee and that everything delivered to campus cafes was predetermined weeks in advance by the school bakery. She kept wanting to argue, but thankfully another artist there told her off. But I was just floored by the level of entitlement and sheer lack of understanding of what my position was in the bigger picture. Anyway, I was just reminded of that because today at work we had some leftover maple donuts and I ate both of them and they were freaking fantastic. Oh, I really hope OP goes on Thursday and goes, oh, there was actually some maple ones left over, just to get her hopes up and then go, yeah, I ate both of them, they were really good. Mom is selling a camper. He is a total jerk on the phone about the price and tries to convince her to lower it. Then he keeps waiting all day, so she gets fed up and tells him she already sold it. What time should I expect you? I'll let you know, I'm talking to my son, ma'am. I might not be able to make it, I'll let you know. Don't get nervous, slow down a little bit. Thanks for your interest, but it's been sold. Whatever, stop lying, you are a Christian. Stop lying, we did not want that job trailer anyways. It's too much money, sell it. You're trying to get rich on a trailer that you don't like, that you are Christian. Don't act fake because fake will not get you any farther. Cool story, bro. Thank you, but not thank you. Have a blessed day because you are a true Christian. I've got to admit, I don't know what I just read. I was just trying to sell my PS4. PS4 still available? Yeah, pickup only. Okay, I'm an hour away though, so can you do $100? That's less than half my asking price. Lowest I can go is $220. $125? No, goodbye. It's called negotiating, dummy. Yeah, and that's called rejection. No, I don't want your negotiating, like, what? I had one requirement for selling so cheap. GTX 960 graphics card, $100. Would you do $50 for it? As long as you come pick it up. Could I interest you in a monitor to go with it? What monitor? A HB LV 2011 1600 by 900, cables included, could make a nice second monitor. Only another $50. No thank you. Is it 4GB or 2GB? 4GB. Where do you want to meet? I live in blank. I can meet you around 7. I'm heading that way later. Works for me. Awesome. Phone? Here you go. Switched over to phone. Meet you at 7ish. Gotcha. 7:02. Are you in the area? I'm coming down there. Can you meet somewhere on 2nd? Why? Where are you? I'll be driving down 2nd. Part of me selling it for so cheap was for you to come pick it up. I mean, we can meet somewhere in 5 minutes from your house so I don't have to go around. So you expect me to go 5 minutes out of my way for you after selling for half of my asking price? It would help me out. I'm already on the way there. Let me know. You're at home anyway, and 5 minutes. You make $50. This isn't what I agreed to, sorry. Don't like your attitude. Good luck. Yeah, I don't like your attitude either. You're not getting the graphics card anymore. Bye. Hey everyone, I hope you all had a really good day and that you enjoyed that video. If you want to check out some other videos, then click on screen right now or check out the playlist down below. If you enjoyed that video, then please do leave a like. And if you want to submit your own stories, then you can do so by joining the Discord in the top link in the description. But thank you so much for watching and I will see you very soon.